My stomach hurts.
Ugh. Hello, and welcome back to We'll Run For. This is your host, Tom, and with me, as always, are Diana and Michael.
Hello.
I'm so full of chili. I'm so uncomfortable.
Just sick tummies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
that sounds phenomenal.
that's better than chili.
White people ones?
White people taco night.
Hmm.
Nice.
Are you one of those? I was going to say, you must not be one of those people that cilantro tastes like soap. That, that's got to be soap because it's sneaky in things. Yeah. There's something else. There's another something that for some people, it tastes like soap. Oh, God.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Well, here we are in the hellscape everyone has been waiting for. It's cold and rainy and dark. So, thanks everyone who was like ready for fall. I ran in like the misty rain in the pitch black at 6 a.m. this morning. No, God. You're just
Who are you,
done.
me? That's awesome.
Although we didn't get that text mid-race where that we usually get from Tom where he gives up and then he starts in a group text that he's done. He's no longer doing it. I quit. Yeah. Yeah.
I like.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys I was going to say did you guys get it I think you guys got it worse up there because here it said it was going to like pour and then it just kind of was like it just kind of was everything was wet all the time, but I don't ever remember it raining a lot. It was really weird. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
Huh.
Just blackout. Yep. Oh
Wow.
my God.
So you just rehabbed your kitchen on vibes?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, oh God. And then you had to deal with all the ghosts that are obviously down there.
Obviously.
The obvious ghosts.
Nice. Nice. Good.
That's when I do most of my things. It's when I'm an emotional wreck. I'm like, "Oh, I'm just gonna just completely destroy this closet," or "I'm gonna go through all these bins," and it's never in a good place. Like, you're never in a good place when you're doing that. Yes. Yes, yes.
True. That's true.
For me, it's usually, like, rage cleaning, which I guess is a good thing, but then, like, I've at certain points, I've, like, nearly asphyxiated myself with bleach in a bathroom, like, with, like, Tilex and, like
Mm.
my uh, that's yeah, yep, I get it. Mhm. Yep. Oof. Eh.
So, Michael,
Oh, god.
do we have any new 5-star reviews? We don't.
That's a good question.
I don't think we do.
No?
No. That'd be awesome. We really appreciate it.
Tom's out there running miles anyway.
Yeah. Um, which is an excellent segue into
Oh.
what are we running this week? What are we running for this week?
Oh. It's like it's the name of the show.
I'll go first. I'm in taper.
This is, like, the first time you've ever, like, really
Like
tapered.
really tapered. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Usually he just goes up until he runs the race.
So, yeah, I think we're recording this and I guess it'll drop next week, the week of the race, but um my long run this weekend is 6 miles. So, I got some treadmill work to do, some speed work, some pelotoning, some strength and stretching and stuff like that. Nothing crazy. And a few more rest days. So, as of when we're recording this, not when it drops, I'm about 12 days out from the Marine Corps Marathon.
Woo! When you drop it, you're gonna be like, what, 6 days
Yeah,
away?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Running
Oh,
out of
cool.
time.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, they
and
know.
time hasn't meant a thing for like several years. And Michael, I know you don't even.
The fact that it's October is insane. I blinked and it's October. It's nuts.
That's nuts.
Oh my god. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It'll be here in no time.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm running to continue to taper and do everything I got to do leading up to this race. So that's me.
Ever again? The notes for everyone, wondering, the notes, like, we despite what you may think, we do try to, like, keep ourselves together and have a note sheet. Um, Michael's what he's running for literally just says "never again." Oh, God.
I like how your never again is after the race that you just ran. And remember that one time I quit running during a 5K?
During a 5K, and you texted Erin.
I'm like, I hate running. This is terrible. I'm never doing this again.
Because she texted me and was like,
I was like
Tom's going to do
1.5
something.
miles
And I
into a
was like,
5K,
this is
quitting
a
running.
5K.
We are not the same.
Oh, God. Did you stretch? Did you actually take time to? Of course not.
Stretch.
God. You guys got to get in on the stretching. No, it would be miserable now. Now it would be awful. Gotcha. Well, I'm running because I don't know if you guys know this, but I am an elite athlete and it should be recognized. So I went to the doctor on Monday as a follow-up to my like annual physical, and he did all my vitals, and I'm chit-chatting with the nurse. I guess it was a nurse, nursing assistant. I don't know what they are. The nurse who did all that stuff. And he was like, "Oh, do you work out a lot?" And I was like, "Oh God, why?" And he's like, I was like, "Yeah, kind of." He's like, "Oh, well, your resting heart rate is like super low. I could tell you were an athlete." And I was like, "Oh,
Wow.
well, thank you." And then he goes, I was like, "Oh, well, I usually don't get that kind of feedback at a doctor's office." And then he was like, and then he's like, "Oh, yeah, and a couple weeks ago, we had like an Olympic swimmer in here, and his heart rate was," and I forget what he told me, but it was insane. But I was, just so you guys know, I was indirectly compared to an Olympian, so I'm holding on to that
Okay.
forever. That stays with me in my low athletic heart rate.
Nice. Very nice.
So, virtually live. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I know, there's a lot of races and things going on that weekend because I think it's what, the weekend before Thanksgiving? So, like, you can register, wear your bib on your back, wear the bib on the front along with the other bib, so don't feel like you can't do it just because you have another race. Um, and actually, Carrie, who listens to the podcast, she had messaged me because I mentioned on the last episode that I was looking for maybe another 10K, and she actually sent me a race um that week that's in DC that's a really flat 10K. Oh, it's actually in Maryland, but it's Charles County. So down closer to DC. That's a 10K on a paved trail, rail trail, super flat, no traffic. And then I was actually looking on this website. It's from Bishop Events, and they've got a ton of races, and they actually have a 10K through where was it, Tom? On the weekend before Georgetown. I was thinking what the name of it was, through Georgetown the week before. So I'm thinking about doing one of those just to see if I can get a slightly faster proof of time. So yeah, I might actually be doing a race during our virtually live challenge,
Nice.
which would be a first. So I haven't decided yet.
I mean, you're killing all goals and you're feeling yourself, so do what you want to do,
Yeah, we'll
you
see.
know?
We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for sending that to me. That's awesome.
Awesome. So would you say getting a new proof of time because you're an Olympian, an Olympic
I'm basically an Olympian.
caliber athlete is a goal of yours?
Yes, I'm basic. I'm like Usain Bolt.
Yeah, but you're like Usain Bolt for every reason that isn't running related, which is weird to say.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so our first goal getter is Ian Connor, who I need to message because he's got a place that is very near the course, and I might be using it as home base for MCM cheering. So we were chatting. But his goal is to finish MCM, get past the gauntlets, finally strength training consistently. I feel undertrained for MCM, so viewing it as a slow and steady tune-up for Goofy with the Richmond half in between. Now it's time for the MCM weather stressing game. Oh, God. You never know. You never know. Hmm. Whew.
So weird.
You guys are nuts.
It could be anybody.
Oh, God, Chris.
All right, our friend Leah Miller. Shout out to Leah. I've been pretty quiet about my goals for this fall because honestly, they scare me and I was afraid to speak them into existence.
I get that.
But now half of my fall goal is done. I completed my second Chicago Marathon with a goal of fueling and pacing well without completely hitting a wall. While it got quite warm out there in the second half, I was able to keep moving along and finish in the same time I had 2 years ago on a much cooler day.
That's awesome.
I count that as a win.
Absolutely.
The second half of my goal comes in 3.5 short weeks where I'll attempt my first 100 miler.
What is going on with you guys?
It's becoming a problem. 100 miler. My biggest concern is the 30-hour cutoff, but I have friends that will be there to support me and pace me. I have no idea how it will turn out, but I'm ready to give it a go. Awesome.
Yeah. Woo! Everybody's doing
That's
these long races.
so cool. Yeah.
Our friend Brianna, MCM, that's it. That's the goal. Whew.
Amen.
She's been out there. I mean, she's been training. She hasn't been super happy with the runs, but she's getting them, which I think counts. That's what matters. Yeah. And since that was short, I'll read Dr. Dare runs as well. Had my first race of the season and crushed my goal of a sub 150 half.
Awesome.
Woo!
Awesome.
That's fast.
Congratulations.
I love that. Summer training certainly paid off, and it's the best I've felt after a race. A new PR is a great way to start things off now that temps are finally cooling off here in Louisiana. Oh, God, it's sticky there too. Next big goal is my second full marathon in late January, and I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. Yeah, that's great. Oh, Godspeed. That's nuts. Like, good
Yeah.
luck. Good luck. I'm actually surprised they just don't cancel school, if I'm going to be honest.
Just distracted, overstimulated kids.
Just.
All right. Erica
Recca.
did my second trail run, 10K with a better time than the first 9K trail.
Awesome.
Great course, lots of dogs. Next one is a Halloween 14K night trail.
Ooh.
What is a 14K? Like, how many miles would that be? 6, 7, like 8?
8.
I think I really like this new running adventure.
Awesome.
And one last thing, proud of you 3, doing all the work on this roller coaster world.
Oh, thanks.
She goes on to say, lost some weight with structure in my eating and running with my pumpkin spice on the side. Got 2 trail runs this month, and one of them is a Halloween night trail. Excited. I think that's a carryover from the first one, but awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I love it. All right, our friend Doug. My goal, survive the San Antonio Marathon, which I'm treating as a catered training run for Dopey, and somehow figure out how to keep training while traveling on a book tour.
It's so wild. Like
Mm-hmm.
like they're like selling out, little like theaters and different places, and like it's so cool.
It's very cool. I was wondering why he was there.
Yeah.
Not that he shouldn't be there. That's not what I mean, but just like it was random. Oh. Love it.
I am going to be on an upcoming episode of On the Runs. I got to chat with our friends over there. So I think that'll come out within the next week or so.
Did you remember that you were doing this, unlike when you were on Rise and Run?
I knew this one was coming because I had to mentally psych myself up to meet Eric and Erica's energy level.
Oh. Yeah.
Our buddy Run Disnerd, still recovering and reflecting while I figure out what's next. Probably a good idea to get a few long runs in sometime soon since I have a couple halves this fall.
Whoop. And he got all of his stars, right? Is he done? I would just quit. I'd be done. Oh.
Well, he hasn't done Sydney, but he's got his 6.
He's
He did
got
his
a
6.
Well, now you got to do Sydney.
And he worked through
Because
those
that's one of the majors, according to Tom.
Look, I don't know.
The day after it
It's
was
the Australia
released.
Marathon.
All right, our friend Danielle. Training for Beast of the East 100 on 12/13. What the hell is that? I'm looking up that race as everyone's talking. Yeah.
We are so big in the Netherlands.
Oh.
Very cool.
Beast of the East is a 100-miler in Kings Mountain, North Carolina.
Ooh.
There's a 100-miler, a 100K, a 50-miler, a marathon, and a half marathon.
Sounds hilly.
Sounds silly. Yep.
All right, our friend Lori Bennett. I have 9 days of slow training and smart eating before the Valley Harvest Marathon. I had a really good marathon training block this time. I only hope that translates into a good race. After that, I'm rewarding myself with a party pace in New York City.
I love it. That's incredible. Our friend S. Carlson, keep up the training for my first marathon/dopey as the rain starts in Oregon. The miles keep increasing, and I'm traveling almost every weekend in October. Woo! It's always a challenge.
It really is.
Yeah.
He did. Yep.
He was out there all weekend. He was doing everything. He was like the mayor of Chicago for the weekend.
I mean, he's super popular. He had a huge cheer squad.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of I feel like there's a lot of rise and runners out there too, which is, that's fine. Wait, is this me? Heather Cohen.
Yay!
I crushed my goal this past weekend at the Chicago Marathon. I was aiming to go sub 4 and came in at 3 hours, 50 minutes, and 59 seconds, a 15-minute PR.
Wow.
Whoop.
That's
Good job.
a lot.
That's awesome.
That's great. I feel like everyone's like crushing it right now. Our friend Kayla, my goal is to be accountable and train appropriately so I can PR my next marathon.
It's a great goal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Same. Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
amazing.
All right, Amy Nestor, successful taper to get to the start and finish at MCM. Ugh,
Yep.
everyone's doing that
Everyone's
MCM.
going to be at MCM. It's going to be a party.
I don't know how it's possible, but I'm going to try and not really put a lot of effort into it and to get like a group picture in the beginning.
Mm.
But it's 50,000 people. I don't know how yeah,
It's going to be pretty hard.
the logistics is going to be a nightmare.
But we have a hotel the night before, and we're staying in DC the night after. So we can always try to organize some type of something.
Yeah, we need to. We
Yep.
really need to.
Yep. Megan, my main goal is to get Thomas Stover and whoever decides to join us along the course through a 26.2 mile tour of DC. Megan, you're gonna have to hold on to him because he keeps saying that he's scared. He doesn't want to ruin Megan's race. He's all in his feelings about it. So you're gonna have to hold on to him.
I'm fine. I've never overreacted about anything
Just
ever.
never. It's fine. And then she says, after that, I need to get heavy into fundraising and training for Ironman Jacksonville. Remember when she wasn't going to do any more marathons and now she's doing another Ironman? Oh,
I'll tell you.
God. Yep.
Amen.
Yep. I've been there. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. 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 I love that.
All right, Allie Stover. My goal is to make sure I see all the cool podcast hosts at MCM cheering us on. Diana, Michael, and Gregory. If I miss any of you while I'm running that damn race, I will not be happy. Oh, and pickle juice. Please bring the pickle juice.
Oh, nice. We are going to do an MCM specific episode. And I think on that, if you guys have like specific requests for like our cheer table, let us know. And I'm going to keep like a special bag or cooler or something for people. So just so you know, if you need stuff, I got it. Valerie says, I have the all clear from medical and I'm back on the training plan. Whoop whoop. I need to work on building my endurance back up as well as strength training, and nutrition is still a work in progress. Awesome. Just go slow. Like as you're coming back, like don't feel like you have to get back to exactly where you were. Going from nothing to 10 minutes is a lot. So like be kind to yourself and take it slow.
Now, I don't know which Greg this is, because I know Greg in Orlando is also doing the marathon or Dopey or something. No, no worries. Oh, thank you,
Yay.
Greg. Should I do another one? Should I do Run Cat Cat Run?
Yes.
Finishing Run Cat Cat Run. Finishing my first Dopey Strong in January, and Michael being a badass, and may Aaron Um, and may Aaron
Always show her love.
and may Aaron always show her love.
Mm,
Yeah.
don't try to read it again. So it's a little cleaner. I don't know
Does
how
it?
much editing Michael's doing.
Um, Michael, can you see this one? The run, cat, 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 run?
All right, run, cat, cat, run. Finishing my first Dopey Strong in January, and Mike being a badass, and may Aaron always show her love.
Yes. That's exactly what I
I was
said.
just asking you to read it again. That was all I was doing
Sorry.
to get a clean version of
I
it.
didn't know if he was. Never mind. It's all good.
All right, and then give me all the coffee. Trust the training. The final stretch before MCM. Excited and nervous. God, there's so many people
So
coming
many
to
people.
MCM. Amen.
Tony. Thank you, my friend. And last but certainly not least, KP Fennon. Finished the Chicago Marathon, missed my time goal due to calf cramps at mile 20, but had fun.
Awesome. Awesome. There were a ton of people in Chicago, too. I was a little jealous.
Yeah, I agree. That looked like such a fun time.
Looks like such a fun time. I still have not gotten into. I'll like secretly. I don't usually tell people, but I like secretly put myself in for Chicago all the time, and I've never gotten in. The lottery gods have not blessed me yet, but I'll get there one day. It looks so fun.
Well, that's like we were talking before New York City last year. Cody. Cody's like, I just submitted for the lottery and got right in.
Oh yeah, remember Aaron was so
And
pissed.
it was like it was like unheard of that actually happens your first try.
Oh God.
Thank you all for your goal getters. Really excited to see. Hopefully, I'll see a bunch of people at MCM.
Yeah.
Bless you.
And for MCM, we're gonna hold up in Crystal City, we think. Tom and my hotel's in Arlington, so it'll be really easy for me to like jump on the metro with some stuff, meet you guys there. We should have a table. I don't know exactly where. I think we just kind of have to like scope out like once we get down there. But we'll have like a big "We'll Run For" sign. We'll have a table. I think we're gonna try to have like music. So just look for like the most obnoxious people that you can find, and that's probably where we'll be. With this cheer squad and lots of hooting and hollering and signs and all the goodness.
Nice.
So, cool. Well, before we jump into the Hainesport recap, should we give like a little bit of a training update and then end with Michael's misery?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm in taper mode. I'm a little scared for this marathon. Only because of the pace requirements and beating the gauntlets and all that good stuff. And it's sort of something that I haven't been in a race yet that I've been overly nervous about the pace requirement. Because I do a lot of halves, and I do a lot of halves that are run while a full is also running. So you get all of that buffer time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're fun running, that's one thing, but and I think this isn't the exact same thing, but this is sort of why I pulled myself out of, what was it, Cherry Blossom? Because when I was watching that, I'm like, this thing is nonstop and these people are hauling butt. So I'm going to show up. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to try to make, magic happen on race day. And sometimes you show up a little bit different on race day, but it's a single event and I'm going to give it my all. And I'm very excited, but there is a level of nerves going on right now.
Yeah.
And I just want to stay loose and not get sedentary in like the last, 10 or so days leading up to it. But I don't know. We'll see. I will be I will be happy when this thing isn't looming in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's got a successful outcome.
Like a little.
Whatever happens. Um, but it is very exciting, and more so, I'm very excited to see all of the people that are going to be at Marine Corps and all the the cheering and just a big event like this. It's exciting.
Well, and even like what Tony said, like you'll get out there and whatever happens, happens. And I think you'll actually do great because I know people, they do better on race day and their paces tend to be better on race day, right? Like it's all the work. Like that's, you show up for race day. Like I'm always faster during a race, but I'm just so proud of you, like for the actual training cycle. I mean, you just said it. Like you went from DNSing Cherry Blossom, and when is that? April, March?
Yeah.
Like, so you didn't even start it because you hadn't trained, you were feeling really nervous, like you weren't ready for it, to like 3 weeks later registering for MCM and working with Mal and following a training plan. How did your last long run feel? I know it was like, it's been really weird because you trained over the summer, right? But you've had like the odd nice day, but then you've also gone out there when it's been like way too hot and humid. But I think your last long run was nice weather, right?
The last 20 miler I did was really good weather. It was almost cold the entire time, which was kind of nice because I'm a sweater. But I felt strong at the end of it.
Right.
Whereas like I've had some of the long runs where I just kind of want to sit down. I kind of want to just like find a bench and sit down for a couple minutes and keep going. And I didn't have that. So like, I feel like the training has definitely paid off and is working. I'm just really hoping, and my goal is to show up and just give it my absolute all and leave it all out on the course. And it's not just the long runs. It's every, each night I go to the fitness center and I'm doing speed work. And so like, I think about it like, when you're spinning up on the Peloton, like maybe I can find speed in my running intervals that I
Mm-hmm.
now I'm a little bit more comfortable running at that pace. So yeah, I'm as I got a few more days, but like I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah. And I mean, all that contributes to like your overall like wellness and fitness level, like on the day there. Like, I don't think you've ever trained for a race where you've actually done like real speed work
No,
or
no,
anything like that before. So, I mean, you're in like a pretty good place. And I actually, you've lost some weight, and I feel like you're,
and
I think the best trained you've ever been for a run. Like, cause even like last time you did dope, and dopey is like insane with the training. Like the dopey training's like almost impossible to keep up with. Just because it's so much and it's those back-to-back runs. But you haven't missed things. You've adjusted. Like if you're like, I can't do something, you like proactively reach out to Mal and like you move things around or adjust things. I'm going to do this on this day, or because I'm doing this, like yeah. So you've been like super proactive rather than just saying like, I'm not going to do something, which I think has been really good.
thank you. I mean, it's that self-realizing prophecy, like when you put in the work and then you're like, I feel better this time than I did last time.
Yep.
So um
Shocker.
shocker, right? Training works. Trust the training.
trust trust the training, right? And I think and I mean, she didn't have you do a ton, but you were doing like some different things. Like you had like a little strength training put in there. The one thing that you haven't been doing that I just yelled at Michael about is, and I don't know if we were recording when I asked if you had stretched or not. And your answer was no. But Mal, I have to yell at Tom all the time
I would
about stretching.
I would argue that I've stretched more than Michael.
I would say yes, but I don't think it's enough. I think the stretching is like the one thing that I think will make you feel slightly better.
Yeah.
The other thing is, you know how Tom lives his wild and crazy life? Like, you think we're busy as a couple. Like, Tom, independently of me, is so busy. He's always got something on his calendar. Even it's like me sitting home alone and he's like doing something. There's been multiple days this summer where he's gotten up and ran in between 15 and 20 miles and then gone and played golf. Or he did like, I think, 17 or 18 miles the day we went out for my birthday and we're like day drinking all day. So even like having like all this crazy stuff on the calendar, you haven't missed like any of your long runs really.
The worst was the last 20 miler where I ran 20 miles on a Friday morning and then I went to Ocean City, Maryland for a guys golf weekend, and the Saturday the next day basically we played 36 holes of golf. Yeah.
Like just your whole body had to hurt.
I mean,
Didn't feel great.
it didn't feel great. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So you've been getting after it. So it's been really good.
What about you? How's your training
I
going?
mean, I'm not really training for much, but I am just being really consistent about what I'm doing. And I'm trying to keep like a base level that I can move up from if I decide I want to register for something. So I'm trying to keep myself just like steadily trained at like a 10K that like anytime I want, I can just go out and run a 10K. So I think last weekend I did 5. But I'm still doing like my 4 days a week. I am running on Saturdays, but I'm not like killing myself. If I've got something else to do, I'm not like moving my whole life around to run if I'm not actively training for something. So like last weekend, I registered for a Taylor Swift paddleboard in bracelet making. And I was like, the paddleboard is my workout for the day. I'm not running, right? So I'm still kind of doing this like more well-rounded approach. I am and I was talking to Megan Avis about this because she was messaging me about like the Peloton app and how it's a game changer for the strength training. I'm becoming like weirdly obsessed with like adding workouts. Like I have kind of like core workouts that I do during the week, but I keep adding to them and I'm like getting close to the point where like on random Tuesdays I'm working out for 2.5 hours. So I have to like make sure that I'm not overdoing it. But I'm in this like weird, I'm kind of obsessed with working out, which has like never been me. So I'm going to take it while I have it and then see what happens. But like today, I think I worked out for 2.5 hours today. And I got up and I ran in the cold and the wet and the misery and then came in and did some strength stuff.
That's a lot.
So it's been a lot. I do have, I mean, there's like fat there, but I do feel an ab forming underneath the fat on my stomach. So next
Oh,
time I see
girl.
people, if I'm like, feel my stomach, don't be surprised.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm just trying to like get into just overall better shape.
I mean, you're doing
So
amazing.
I'm not really training for anything. We do have the Baltimore Running Fest coming up this weekend, and the 10K for that race is terrible. Like I feel like the entire thing is uphill. It's awful. It's like the worst parts. Like the half marathon is the worst parts of the marathon, and then the 10K is the worst parts of the half marathon. Is kind of how it is. Um, so we were all like, "What do we want to do?" And I think a few of us are all just doing the 5K. I'm actually going to run it and just see what I can do. But I don't know. Logistically, the whole race is a huge pain in the ass just because it's like Philly. It's just the big city race for the year, right? So it's like 50, 60,000 people. It's huge. Like just coming in for like the 5K feels kind of silly, but it's an anniversary year, so like the medal says like 25. So we're like we should all do it. So I mean I've got like that on calendar, but other than that, I mean not too much is like going on. Like I said, I'm going to try and do something in November. We've got a 5K in December, and then I'm going to start looking in spring. I don't know. I think I want to try and do a half marathon in the spring. Um, just for now that I'm faster, just to see what I can do. Because it's been a long time since I've run a half marathon for anything other than like this is a fun run, or I'm doing this not to die, or like just like a hey, let me see if I can actually do this kind of fast. Like see what I can do. Um and kind of see what that looks like. So I'm gonna like start thinking about like what I want to look at for spring. So I don't know, maybe like a Rehoboth. I think they do something in the spring. Shamrock. Shamrock's in
Yeah,
spring. I don't
Shamrock's
know.
flat.
Shamrock's flat, but I don't like so like I'm just like playing with some things now, but I think in the spring. So you guys will probably hear me like kick it into gear of training for something in January. But right now I'm just kind of vibing and working on getting strong
Mm-hmm.
more than anything right now. So,
I mean, you've been super consistent, so
yeah. Yeah. And I was, like I said, I was playing with that idea of like doing a step challenge like over the winter. So, like, there's a couple of things, but yeah, right now I'm just vibing.
existing on vibes.
Yep. Yep. And we gave Indiana Bones a Kong filled with peanut butter, and he just finished it. And now he's back over here to just mess with us. So, welcome back, sir. So, Michael, how was Hainesport? Is there anything else we need before I move on? Did we cover it all?
I think we're good.
We're good. How was Hainesport? We were watching you. Mm. Yeah. I did laugh because you had texted us about the nor'eastern, and I was kind of looking online, and Vanessa basically posted like, "Y'all bitches are running in the rain, suck it up," and I laughed really like it didn't say that, but that was the essence of it.
That was the vibe.
Mhm. Mm, oh yeah. Mhm. Mm. Ugh. Ugh. Interesting. Oh my god. Whew. Oh my God. Michael. Jesus. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I can't even imagine. Like I can't. It just sounds terrible. Oh good. I love it.
Oh God. Yeah.
Mhm. Ew, Michael. God.
That's kind of gross. awesome. That's gross. Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh god.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Ooh. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. 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 Mhm. Well, it's like when I was having that hip pain, I went to the doctor and he's like, "Everything's really tight, you need to stretch." So, it's Uh-huh. Yep, yep.
So, two questions. What goes through your mind 5 miles from the finish of a 100 miler? It's
Oof.
yeah.
Oh, god.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, and it's gotta be so hard, right? Because if you're there by yourself, there's no one to sanity check you while you're going through any of this and, like, help you like, cause your brain is, like, befuddled, right? So, it's hard. Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. What was your second question, Tom? Did you have a second question?
How are you feeling looking towards New York City? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
I saw you post that. I was crying, so no. Yeah. Yeah. I don't wanna get like, it's a whole thing.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. No. Mhm. Mm. Yeah.
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 Yeah, but he gets it, right?
Mhm.
Like, he's definitely been there.
Mm. Uh,
Always listen to yourself.
uh, mhm.
So I think your pace was 15 minutes?
What it averaged to be.
It was 15 and change, because that's what you posted when you posted your finish.
Hey, for fuck's sake.
I mean, obviously, we're super proud of you. That th Oh, got it. Right. They're all part of it. Yeah. Good lord.
Mhm. Well, according to, Gym Bros on TikTok, it's not even worth, getting out of bed to do 17-minute miles, so just end it now. Mhm. Yep. Oh, good. Mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's just it's a longer grind. You gotta, and the thing is like you gotta keep your wits and brain about you while it's deteriorating. You know, because it gets harder to think through and make logical decisions. I'm sure later in the race. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You you posted a video, I think around midnight or so, maybe 1 in the morning, where it was like, "I'm about to go wash my hands." Uh, yeah.
Vicky. I love it. Oh God. Mm-hmm.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sure it was, bittersweet. Mm, I get it. Is anyone doing Frosty Looper? I know you guys didn't do it every year, but I know you did it some years. Mhm.
I feel like who was talking about it? Maybe Ali Stover, maybe maybe Greg? I forget who was talking about it.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I just think about, well, I mean, I'm not you guys can't get me out there in the summer. You think you're gonna get me out there in December? Um, it's windy and cold. Um, but Tom, you're probably, like, pretty trained up if you wanna get some Frosty Looper miles.
Let
I don't
me
know when it is.
let me get through Marine
We'll
Corps.
get the Marine Corps. Mm-hmm. God, Jollywood's so good. Cool. Any final thoughts about Hainesport? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's so great.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a big sense of community and you have all your stuff and yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Um, before we wrap up with something good, a late entry into Goal Getters that just got posted. Our friend Tara Wagner, she says, I want to make it through this dopey training season, MCM, San Antonio, and then dopey on the docket, and then reevaluate my life choices. I
Fair.
get it. I get it.
Very fair.
All right. So, do we want to talk about something good?
Yeah. Sure, we can do that. I can jump in first. I'm a little late to the game, but I just read Bride and Mate. Actually, Mate was just released this week, but my sister-in-law actually got me Bride. It's a Allie Hazelwood book for Christmas last year. And I'd kind of put it off reading it, and then I realized there was a sequel coming out. So I was like, I'll just wait until right before the sequel comes out. Guys, it was my favorite book I read this year. In Mate, I think I don't know if I liked it better, but I liked it just as much. They're fantastic. Um, they're very smutty, but it's vampires and werewolves, and it's kind of like a Twilighty. And it's not. I don't want to say it's like Twilight, but it's like Twilight in that there are vampires and werewolves all in like the same universe. But like here, they're like different species, and their blood's different colors. So there's like lots of lore. I don't know. They're so good. It's for my ladies who love men who yearn. There's a lot of yearning, especially, I mean, in both, but especially in Bride. I loved them. I was up until, I don't know, like 2:30 one night reading Bride. I could not put it down. Like, and I'd get to the end of the chapter and I just had to keep going. Um, and I was actually, when Tom and I were walking earlier today, I was like, I'm still at the restaurant with Akatar. Like, I don't know what it's like to not have ADHD and become like hyper fixated on something. So like that's still there, but like this is just, it kind of brought me into like, other than like summer reading, like something I'm really interested in. So now I'm really into werewolf smut. So that'll be something that's part of
Oh, God.
my life going forward. So I just downloaded a bunch of or saved a bunch of books from Kindle Unlimited. It's really it's a lot. It's a lot. I loved them. And yeah, if you want something, and it's not like it's light fantasy. So I've got like a couple friends that are like, I cannot get into like fantasy world, anything like that. This is very light fantasy, which is why it's kind of like Twilight. Like they're in today's world. There are phones. Like they reference at like one point, like the Parent Trap movies. Like they're like in society, and it's just like they happen to be werewolf and people are kind of racist. So like it's kind of like that kind of thing, right? It's not high fantasy. Relatively it's not as low stakes as like Beach Read. Because there's like some government stuff. And then
Yeah.
there's like a sub kidnapping it's so good, guys. I loved it.
Diana got me The Shining paperback, and it's got 700 pages, and it's going to take me years to read that.
Oh.
Um, That's true. My something good, no shocker here, is Taylor's new album, The Life of a Showgirl. I think it's a bop. It's good. There's a few songs that are actually really good tempo for running. So I've been sort of listening to that on and off repeat for the last, I don't know, 7 days. So spoiler alert, I like it. So yeah.
I thought it was fine. Like, I didn't think it was bad. People were like, it's terrible. I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's fine. I thought it was pretty good. Some of the lyrics are hilariously bad.
Look.
They're hilarious. I also
Absolutely
think
not.
she's not. God, we're gonna get so much hate. You guys know, like, I'm a Swiftie, but like, I'm a very critical Swiftie. She needs to do a better job at curating, I think, because there are certain songs that should have been on Tortured Poets Department on this album, and there are certain songs on Tortured Poet Department where I think they do better on this album. So I think she just needs to, like, take a breath, sit with what she's doing a little bit longer, and, like, come up with, like, a strategic plan. When Tom came in from his 20-mile run and asked me if I'd listened to the album, I think the first words out of my mouth were, Beyonce would never. So
Taylor wrote an entire song about Travis Kelce's junk.
yeah, but it's not even as good as like what Sabrina Carpenter does when she talks about junk.
I know. It's fine.
Meanwhile, I'm in my 40s talking about werewolf porn. So
Yeah.
it's all relative.
yeah.
Like, it's
Let's dial back the judgment.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's annoying is the fact that, like, you can Google that there's between all of the vinyl, between the CD, between the cassette, between the different variants that don't have any new songs but have like different like voice recorded memos. She's got like 13 or 14 different variants of this one album with no new music. And her fan base is absolutely the fan base that will spend money on every single one. She doesn't have to do it. It's predatory. Taylor, be better. You're a capitalist. I get it. And you're a boss babe, but you don't have to do that to your fans.
Yeah.
You're not offering anything new.
I get it. I mean, Gaga has a lot of variants for
But
Mayhem.
I feel
but I
like
think she does it in a different way.
I think Taylor takes it to an absolute extreme, and she certainly doesn't need the money.
I don't know. I like a couple of the songs. I like the first 4 songs on the album. I thought it was fine.
I'm still a massive Swiftie, but still, like, you can be critical of the things you love.
I thought it was fine. I don't think it was bad. I thought it was fun.
It's fine.
Yeah.
True.
That's normal. I feel like that's not normal for me typically, but like that's like a normal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say she's never looked hotter. And I'm here for that.
Okay.
My brother was actually texting me about because my brother's like a huge John Candy fan, and he asked me if I'd watched it yet. Because as a kid, you watch up and you grow up watching everything. And he was like, "I was hard sobbing," and my sister-in-law chimes in. He's like, "Oh, he absolutely was." Yeah, he's such a good soul. I feel like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love John Candy.
Isn't that crazy? I didn't realize that either. Yeah. Well, we watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. We literally watch that. We watch that every year at like Thanksgiving. It's like, well, that and Turkey Hollow, obviously.
Obviously.
But like we do watch that every year, and I get like that "I like me" quote. Like I get so emotional like every time I hear it. Oh God, they're so good. It's so good. Oh, so yeah, we'll watch it. I think this weekend. It's on. What is it on Amazon? What's it streaming on? Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to wrap us up with two quotes, both from John Candy,
Okay.
according to the internet. The first one is pretty simple. John says, I should have been in Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong.
He would have been great. And then the second is John Candy says, whoever said nothing is impossible obviously hasn't tried nailing Jello to a tree. I love John Candy.
Oh, just a pure soul,
Yeah.
right? Like a good soul.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. Keep crushing your goals. We're super proud of all of you. If you haven't signed up for the Virtually Live, please do so. Tell your friends. We're almost to 100 participants, so I'm a numbers guy and I love that. But yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you. And for Michael and Diana, this is Tom, and we will see you later.